You can't be satisfied with a mediocre effort today. You can't be satisfied with a lackluster effort. What's going on, family? It's your man Jeff Kilgore back again. You already know how we do it. Business and mind all intertwined. And today we're going to talk about how you can raise your standards and the universe will match you. You ready? Come on, let's do it. Now, in a previous video, I talked about how it's 2020 and we're not doing New Year resolutions because resolutions fade. And let's keep it 100. Most of the time, we never keep those resolutions anyway, because it's temporary. You know, you all gung-ho for the first month or so. You know, a lot of people try to lose weight or stop smoking or whatever it may be. It's a resolution, so you haven't made it a part of you. You made it a temporary goal. And this is why people don't keep their New Year resolutions for the whole year, because they didn't make it a part of themselves. They made it a temporary goal. Now, like I said, it's 2020. We're not making New Year resolutions. What we're doing, though, is raising our standards, right? And when you raise your standards, this is something that becomes a part of you. The word standard is a level of quality or achievement that is considered acceptable. A level of quality or achievement that is considered acceptable. Now, what this means is whatever your standard is, this is what's considered acceptable to you. So if you allow people to treat you any old kind of way, this is unfortunately, you know, I have to tell you this is your standard and this is what you consider acceptable. If you, whatever you allow into your life and you do this on a consistent basis, this is what you consider acceptable. Wherever you're at financially, this is what you consider acceptable. That's your standard. So this is where you are. What I'm saying is it's time to raise our standard. Now, there are thousands of ways that you can raise your standards. There's so many. Every aspect of your life, you can decide to raise your standards. I'm going to give you my top 3. And these are 3 that I believe that will kickstart your leveling up, so to speak. All right. Now, number 1 is health. And I'm starting with this one because this is extremely personal and this is something that we all can immediately relate to. Your health. We got to take our health more serious. We can't allow our standards to be so low that we're not taking care of ourselves first. You're the most important person to you. You should be. Now, I understand we have loved ones. You know, you may have a spouse, you have children, whatever it may be that is so important to you, means the world to you. However, if you don't take care of you, then there's no way you can take care of them. So you have to come first in regards to taking care of yourself. And so your health has to be important enough for you to raise your standards when it comes to taking care of yourself. Now, this includes self-discipline, what you eat, how often you exercise, all of these things. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go vegan. I'm vegan. I love it. There are plenty benefits of it. If you would like me to talk more about that and share with you some of the benefits in regards to being vegan, put it down in the comments, let me know. But I'm not saying you have to go to that extreme. What I'm saying is that you do have to watch what you eat. You have to consider what you're putting into your body, because what you put in is what you get out. So if you're putting in junk, what do you expect to get out? You can't keep putting junk into your body and expect to come out feeling and looking like $1,000,000. It don't work like that. You were given one body and you treating it like you got another one in the shop, another one in the garage, another one in storage somewhere. No. This is the only one you got. Take care of it. Raise your standards, man. This is the only body you got. This is the only life you have. Let's take care of it. Number 2 is your environment. Now, this is another thing that should go without saying, but you can't keep hanging with those same people that you've been hanging with and think that you're going to level up. If you want to be on a different level, you're going to have to surround yourself with people that are on that level. You're going to have to surround yourself with people that are at least aspiring to be on that level. You can't hang with people that are extremely impressed about every little thing that you do. It makes you feel good. That's why we do it. We hang around people, we accomplish something, and you let your friends know, and they're like, wow, man, way to go. You do. And that feels good. So we keep those people around to boost our ego up like we're doing something. No, and I'm not saying disown your friends. I'm saying your immediate circle, you're going to have to level up. You're going to have to get around some people that inspire you to do better. You're going to have to get around some people that when you tell them your accomplishment, they're like, that's cool, but let me show you how you can do better than that. You can do this, that, and the other to do better than that. Or even if they don't say that, just by being around them, you're inspired to do better because they're doing better. So you're going to have to change your environment, so to speak. Number 3 is your expectations daily. And what I mean by this is, what do you expect out of every day? What is it that you expect to accomplish every day? What is the overall feeling that you want to feel at the end of the day? You have to change your expectations for your daily activities, meaning when you go to bed at night, you want to be able to say that I accomplished the most that I was able to accomplish. And if I didn't, I sure tried. I sure gave it my all, right? Your expectation should be to accomplish amazing things every day. Now, will that happen every day? Probably not. But you sure gonna feel good if you tried every day. And what this does is become a habit, and you're speaking to your subconscious mind. This becomes a daily routine, and it becomes almost unnatural if you don't do this. You have to make it a habit that you have tried and you have given it your all every single day. This is your new standard. You're leveling up. This is your new standard. I give it my all every single day. And you say, well, man, that's exhausting. Well, it will seem like that at first because you're used to being lazy. You used to coming home and watching Netflix and eating a bowl of ice cream and all that old stuff that you've been doing that's got you in the boat that you're in right now. And it's time, if you're really serious about leveling up, then you're going to have to change and raise your standards. You can't be satisfied with a mediocre effort today. You can't be satisfied with a lackluster effort. I kind of try to sort of, I'll do it tomorrow. Because what happens is procrastination begins to set in, and then tomorrow becomes the next day, and then, well, it's Wednesday now. I might as well wait till next week and just start fresh Monday. I used to do this all the time with working out. It's like, well, I was going to start fresh Monday. I didn't get around to it Monday. Tuesday, something happened. And, in my mind, it was justifiable. Something crazy happened. And no way I could have worked out Tuesday. Wednesday, I really could have, but I didn't feel like it. And at the end of the day, when it was kind of too late to work out now, I was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to start fresh Monday. I'm going to be ready Monday. I'm going to get all prepared and be ready. And then next thing you know, Monday rolls around and you're like, procrastination. Raise your standards. Not working out is unacceptable. If you have it on your schedule, if you're scheduled to work out for that day, that's what you do, regardless. It's unacceptable for you not to work out. This has become a standard for you. And once you raise your standards, the universe will pick up on that and match you, meaning that you set a vibration. You set a vibrational frequency that this is where I am. This is how much money that I make. This is who I am. This is how much money I make per year. The universe will pick up on that and make that happen for you, but only if you are doing the activities and taking the action to make that happen. If you do decide to raise your standards and take that action every day consistently, the universe will more than meet you halfway. It's going to match you and then double down and match you again and then double that and match you. And the next thing you know, it's going to be amazing results because you decided to raise your standards You decided to take action. You decided that you care about yourself enough that you are going to raise your standards to a level that they've never been before and change your entire life. Did you get any value out of this? I hope you did. If so, you know how I say, squeeze that like button. Like, comment, subscribe, share, especially subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can get all videos. You won't miss a beat. I won't miss a beat. I'm committed to upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this year. Hey, if you're still rocking with me at this point, you already know I appreciate you. Let's go.